So, yeah, once again for a bit more practice, and today I'm going to be doing a bit of bear bailing. Just going to try and get this release, practice with this release a bit. Got myself 11 arrows, all different ones, but it doesn't really matter because we're bear bailing, just so I can do lots of shots without having to walk back, because I noticed what takes up the most amount of time in archery is walking to the target, walking back to the target. Shoot lots of arrows, you can get a lot more arrows done, a lot less time. So let's get into it. Start getting used to this release. Really starting to get used to the old Dudley check-in, not pulling back too hard. I'm loving that. Alrighty, 11 arrows down. I'm really just going to, I might do this for a week or something, actually, for a few days anyway. Really try and get this new release locked in, get the feel happening. Get this Dudley check-in working all good. And then I might start scoring again. And I'm waiting for some new 3D arrows, so, and not 3D, indoor and 3D. I'm going to use my indoor arrows for 3D as well, so I'm getting some new arrows coming. So that's going to be exciting. So let's get back and continue on. There's the group, if you're wondering. There's no group because I was aiming all over the place so I wouldn't hit my own arrows. Let's get into it. Alrighty, second hand of bear baler, let's get into it. Do you know what's something I did notice when I was watching my videos and watching the pros, that I'm really crunch my head into the string instead of being up tall like this. So that's what I'm going to work on now. I just remembered that. I'm going to keep my head up tall and not try and crunch my head into it like I normally do. So tall neck, not crunched in. How did that look? Write in the comments below about that one. Did that one look better with my head up and neck out? How's that looking with me head up high? Does it look better? Does it look worse? Man, it works me back. Right in the scapula, and I keep my head up high like that and not crunch into the side. And I really feel it in the scap right here. So maybe that's right. Maybe I'm doing it wrong the whole time. Let's keep doing that and build that muscle up, I guess. Let's go have a look at the group. Well, there's not much of a group. What I'm working on too with the back tension now was I used to use this finger to try and shoot it. Well, not try and shoot it, try and add pressure to these fingers, you know what I mean? And then I could never get it consistent. What I'm doing now, I'm like loading up main finger on that one, so I pull back, and then when I start to shoot, I change all the pressure to this finger. So it goes from this finger to this finger. So it goes like here to here kind of thing without doing anything. I'm just changing the pressures. And that's setting it off heaps easier. And I was thinking about that yesterday or the day before, or sometime I was thinking about that, just using the middle finger to change pressures, and man, it's working heaps good. Alright, let's go back and shoot another one. Alrighty, I just played the video back and I'm looking heaps better, but I'm still crunching it a little bit, aren't I? So let's try and keep that head still up high, not just up straight. See how we go. Let's work on this. Because I don't think you can shoot like a pro till you look like a pro. Head up, head forward, weight forward. Loving this new way to set it off. This feels so natural. Head up, don't move that head either. That one I didn't do the Dudley check-in. I could feel that I was over using way too much back tension, then I started to get me a little shake happening. I'm moving down here a bit so I'm a bit more level with the target. Someone messaged me in the comments about trying to release two fingers, the back tension with just using your two fingers. Man, it's nice. How am I looking? Not so crunched in? I'll have another look after this end and see what's going on. I'm still have to start up high, so I must be looking like this. Start there. Look like that, like that. Forget the Dudley check-in. As soon as you worry about one thing, everything else gets thrown out the window. Let's head forward with the Dudley checking this time. That one felt better. So how am I looking? Am I not so crunched in on the face? Am I getting better or not? Due that, I got to the click before I even got to full draw, pro style. Alrighty, let's just suss that out. Alrighty. My knee's hurting. What's going on with that? Maybe I'll stand a bit funny. Yes, I'm feeling better. That 2 fingers definitely makes it easier to be more consistent with it, because this finger's just retarded for some reason on me. Well, these 2 work good. I suppose all my fingers work good. It's just, you know, not as coordinated with these last 2 fingers as I am with these 2 fingers. And then it's just boom. I keep that one there, but it's really just these 2 setting it off at the moment. I'm really liking it actually. Let's here's the group. Let me have a quick look on how that's looking actually. So let's check it out and I'll get back to you. Alrighty, I just checked out the footage. I'm looking heaps more better, I think, with this head up forward thing than the scrunch faced thing. It's funny, I never noticed that before, and then I was watching, so I've been watching a lot of archery lately. I've got me bug back for archery. If you haven't noticed, oh no, there's rain all over me thing. It's starting to rain here. Rain all over me lens. So yeah, I've got me hunger back if you haven't noticed. Really starting to shoot a lot, loving it again. Yeah, but lately I've just got me hunger back. I'm really starting to like shooting in the backyard again, and now I've got this new thing coming up for us. I'll be able to, I won't drop any more hints, but I've got something special coming. Should be going next week hopefully. Thanks to archery supplies in South Australia. So if you need any archery supplies, make sure you check out archery supplies in South Australia, archeryshop.com.au. They'll help you out. So yeah, something's coming there, but now I've got my spirit back. I want to shoot every day. I've been watching archery again. So last night I was watching archery, the night before I was watching archery. All the time I just was watching, I've been watching archery, and that's what made me notice that when because I've been editing the videos, and while I was editing the videos I was watching archery at the same time kind of thing, and that's what made me notice that I'm really scrunching the face up. I'm really nuzzling that, not just moving my head towards the string, but nuzzling my neck down, like really shooting like this instead of shooting nice. And that's when I watched all the pros, and they were all straight necked, all up nice and straight, and then I thought, well, why shouldn't I be doing that? So that's what got me thinking about it. And after seeing that last footage, or the last clip, I just watched it back, and man, I'm looking heaps better. I'm looking so much more relaxed. I'm looking so much here. So hopefully I'll start shooting a bit better too, because that's got to make a big difference, man. Scrunched up like this or scrunched up, look, you can't help but lift your shoulder up when you're scrunched up like that. Insane. So now I got me hunger back. I'm keen for some comps again. Going to sign up for the Lake Macquarie Games. I'll be definitely going in that one. The National Indoors coming up. There's a few other comps coming up, so hopefully I still keep this hunger going for archery and make it all the way to these comps. But now I'm on now, I feel like I'm good. I'm loving shooting again. I'm loving the new release. I'm just loving shooting. I woke up this morning going, oh, I want to go shoot some arrows. So that's always a good sign that I'm back. Okay, here we are, back, all hungry again. Absolutely loving this high neck. Let's see if I can imitate it now and keep up the high neck, this straight neck, the good looking form anyway. Did you notice that? Straight away I went nuzzling in. It might be because I got a real bad neck. No nuzzling. I don't know if I was nuzzled in, but I didn't do the Dudley check-in. I was pulling back hard then. Really going to take a bit of use to, not nuzzling, but I'll get there I think. Just got to concentrate on it. The no nuzzle. I don't think there's much of a nuzzle, but God, there was a lot of back tension then. I was drawing the hell out of the bow that time. Gotta do this Dudley check-in. If I don't do the Dudley check-in too, it wears me out. It wears me out something fierce. That was better. Yeah, it wears me out because I'm just pulling back so hard. So with the Dudley check-in, it takes that away. Loving it. No nuzzle, head forward, weight forward, shoulder down, let's go. Over pulling again. As soon as I get back, I can tell that I'm just powering through. I wish I had some way of a scale to see how hard I'm actually pulling back. But I don't know if I could put a bow scale, like to have a bow scale on my release or something to see exactly what I'm pulling back. So I can tell when I'm pulling back too hard, my finger goes white. So I'm just nearly ripping my finger out of the joint. So John Dudley, thanks for that little check-in tip. That actually changed my game something fierce. Oh, nearly nuzzled. Looks like it's starting to rain here a bit. Hopefully it holds out so we can get a couple more ends in. At least one more after this one, and that means I'll be shooting 55 arrows anyway. Definitely going to have to work on this Dudley thing some more. Look how white my finger is, can you see? Look how bruised up or focus in, God. You see that? Look how white that bar is on my finger. God. Shake some blood back into it. It's funny, I used to get that from me skinny release. When I first swapped to the stands, of course they were so skinny, I really used to get that there, and then it went away. But now that I'm back to the fat release, I'm getting it again, so it's probably going to have to take a few weeks before my finger settles into that release maybe. Didn't think about it then, I probably just nuzzled in. That was just a normal drawback, and I got back there and thought, hang on, I didn't do the normal setup, I didn't do the proper setup then. So head high, no nuzzle. There's no doubly check-in, but I'm just worrying about the... Where's your hair? Just worrying about that head at the moment. Just getting that head in a nice right spot. Crazy, when I do the Dudley check-in, I could hold it there for a month. Just feels like it's nothing, but when I do my normal one, I've got about 5 seconds before I start. So the Dudley check-in's definitely helping. Yeah, one more arrow. No Dudley check-in, but I suppose just work on one thing at a time. Let's get this head placement better. Then once we get that locked in, then we can worry about the Dudley check-in, I guess. Got to get this form right. No wonder I've been... Oh man, this must be something the way I'm standing down there. My knees killing when I start to walk. Not because it's a cold day too. You know me with my knees, not good at all. Oh, killing me. So there's my group. Let's get back, shoot one more, and that'll be 55 arrows. Hopefully get it in before this rain kicks in. God, the clouds are moving fast up there. Like this. Across the sky. Flying. Alright, let's get back into it. If you're worried about the hooter shooter progress as well, I fixed it up, it's all going again. I'm just waiting for my new arrows, and then I'm going to tune in the new arrows using the hooter shooter, or using the Sim Shooter 6000 I mean. So that's going to be fun when I finally get these new arrows and get to... God, my knee's killing me. Never normally aches like this either. It's just aching. Nothing but a walking injury I am. Oh God. Broken neck. Oh, it's not broken. It's just majorly screwed. I think I've got like 3 or 4 bulging discs in my neck. Scar on my spinal cord. So that's why my neck's always screwing up. Man, it's bad too. It's a little bit shocking. But that's life, I guess. Everybody's got a few aches and pains, a few niggle wiggles. They seem to have a lot. So let's get back into it, last end. And another thing that I've got coming too, which is going to be pretty special, is an Hamsky overdraw. So I'm going to start running the overdraw. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I need some more followers on Instagram, so hit me up on the Instagram, Jimi Ellis Archery. Come and find me. I need some more followers. I see that's the cool thing to be high on the Instagram. So help me out, guys. Give me a follow on the Instagram. Jimi Ellis Archery. At Jimi Ellis Archery. That's what it is. I'm slowly getting the hang of all this social media type stuff. Oh, my knee's starting to loosen up a bit. Okay, let's get into it. So yeah, new arrows, F.A.C.T overdraw, and I'm going to swap to a blade. So I've got the big whale tail on there at the moment. I'm going to put a normal blade on there and see how that goes with the drop away. Ooh. Which reminds me, trying to find this little, I've got it. I thought I lost this little piece that goes on the F.A.C.T for when you're using a blade to keep your arrow in the right place while you're drawing back. So that's good. I'll be able to get the blade out. I know where that is now. Let's get into it. These last arrows. Why is my knee so bad? Bend the knees a little bit. Everything hyperextends on me, so I'm going to like just try and bend the knees a little bit. Might help. Head forward, no nuzzle, no nuzzle. There was did you hear that click before I even got to the full draw? Do you know what I work it out? Did you notice that when I was going, I was up here and then have to come into it? I noticed it's a shoulder. If I start with a nice low shoulder, I come square on the target. Working all these things out today. It's a big day today, people. So shoulder low, no nuzzle. Shoulder low, no nuzzle. Oh, there's a nuzzle. That was a punch. It was a punch, but I was more worried about my form than my release anyway. Shoulder low, no nuzzle. That was better. How am I looking? Put in the comments so I know which one you're talking about. Say shot X, good, bad. So I know it's this one that I'm talking about. I know it's this shot you're talking about. Shot X. We'll call this one shot X. Was that form looking alright? Am I looking half good? Am I looking better? Is the head looking better? Is the shot? Is everything looking a little bit more natural? A little bit like I was meant to be holding a bow. Born to hold a bow. Head no nuzzle. No nuzzle, shoulder low, let's go. I think there was a little nuzzle there, a little one. It's going to take me a while, I think. Stuck in my ways. starting to get worn out from drawing back to where else to go. Gonna have to start working on my match fitness soon. I've been so slack lately and only shooting a few arrows every day. I'm losing my match fitness. Gonna start having to shoot 100 arrows every day. Do that again. That's what me and Greg used to do, 100 arrows every day. Or about 120. We used to do a 90 arrow round and do a couple of practice ends. So we only do about 110 or something. I suppose it's like anything, after I do it for long enough it'll start to feel natural. Lucky last arrow. It's just starting to rain. That last one with punchy as all hell. And I was just trying to get that feel of not moving my head, coming up to it, getting there slowly. Alright, let's go check it out. Not too bad. Let's go have a look. This ain't a bad grip. I was aiming at this hole here. So here with these 3 arrows, and they not a bad looking little group. So there we go, 55 arrows down. Might start with 55 today, go to 66 tomorrow, work my way up to 100, and then get a bit of match fitness back hopefully. Alrighty guys, so that's me for today, a bit of bear bailing for you. Starting to get this form happening. I think today was a big day actually. Pretty happy with today's results. Starting to rain, I don't know if you can see it. But let's get out of the rain, get something to eat, and I'll catch us tomorrow.